Hey love bugs, welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck. Today I've teamed up with Klaiyihair and they have got me into the fall mood. This beautiful 20-inch curly wig comes complete with the gorgeous coils. Look at those finger coils at the end. I mean, I can try, but I could never make them this perfect. Right now you're gonna get a quick and easy 10-minute install. We're gonna include a little bit of baby hair and a little bit of lace melt. We're gonna diffuse the hair and make it super fire. And again, this was gonna be straight out of the box. So if you wanna see how we got the look and catch a vibe with me, let's get started. Okay, love bugs, in the words of my youngest daughter Dominic, let's get into it. So this is the wig straight out of the box, and as you already can tell, this is going to be a good one. This one here is a 7x5 pre-everything lace wig. For texture, it's a jerry curl with finger coils at the end that are pre-styled for you. The inside construction of the cap is pretty traditional with the larger comb at the nape, adjustable straps, and of course you have, again, the pre-everything cap construction, which comes with the pre-cut lace, pre-bleached knots, and the pre-plucked hairline. This is what she looks like on, and the best thing about this one is she fits flat and glueless around the crown of the head. Here is a look at the texture of the hair. Jerry curly is slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite textures as it just looks so soft and natural. Here's a close-up of the detail of the finger coils. Now, these seem simple and easy, and I've definitely had my share of trying these out, and I could never get them this amazing. Here is a shot of what it looks like from the back. I love this texture, and it's going to be nice and pretty throughout the holiday seasons. Of course, we sometimes feel like the curlier textures are for the hotter months, but if you have a diffuser to keep it nice and dry when you're out, this one is going to be amazing. Nice, big, and curly with your sweaters and just all of your holiday boots and things. For this one, I did go ahead and do a quick and easy glueless install with the Got To Be Glued spray. Y'all know the OG. And then I'm going to go in with a dynamic duo. I dropped my wax, which is literally at the tail end. And you guys know I will use this until I can't anymore. I did apply a nice generous amount along the hairline as well as the parting and pressed it in with my electric hot comb. And this is a before and after. This side here looks nice and sleek, and this is pretty much what it looks like before. So it's one of those things where it's a very subtle difference. If you don't have time to style it like this, or you're afraid, you definitely can skip out and you still will be in good hands. But to me, it does add that really nice razzle dazzle. So now that we got the hairline flat and smooth, I decided to create a little bit of baby hair on both sides. To me, this gives the illusion of a more plucked hairline. And of course, you guys know I simply just love my baby hair. So once I got it how I liked it, I added a little bit of edge booster and swooped it. And then we added the melt belt on top. From here, we're going to go ahead and just play with the hair. Now for me, the curls are pre-styled with the finger coils, so you don't have to do too much. I simply just scrunched a little bit of mousse in on both sides and then re-dried it back down and gave it a little bit more volume with this here, which is a diffuser. Once I got my desired look, I removed the melt belt, gave it a nice little shake, and wow, completely blown away by this look. To set it off, we did add a little lace tint to the parting in the hairline. Everything we use today is linked in the description box, and look at how beautiful this is. Perfection. And the finger coils are still intact, just like they were straight out of the box. Now that we're done with the look, let's try out two different hairstyles on this one just to show the versatility. Even though this one is a cute curly look, you can still do other styles to switch it up. For starters, we're going to do a half up, half down, where I simply just grabbed as much hair as I desired and put it into a ponytail, being sure to cover up any tracks that may be showing. And this was the result. The hair is so flat up top that I did not have to add any product or manipulate it to achieve this look. And again, the finger coils and the curls are popping. Super tea. And so for our second look, we went with the full high ponytail. I put a little bit of sideburns and baby hair, and this one came out super tea as well. Here's what that looks like from the back. Super tea. Okay, love bugs. So we went ahead and did a very simple, quick, easy install. On the camera it says we've been working for 16 minutes, and that's including like diffusing the hair, dry, trying to find things. You guys know all the in-between things. So I would say it took me under 10 minutes to get this one done, and I love it. I love the last minute call to go in and diffuse. I feel like my hair looks so much better whenever I control the curls, if that makes any sense. And although I do love the fact that we can do straight out of the box curls with this one, I also love, again, controlling them. So something I like to do is whenever I use a mousse, I will use a oil of some sort to quote unquote break the cast. And that really just means that like the hair is kind of like hard and stiff, and we pretty much just want to soften it up. As you guys also seen, I did not go in with like a brush for real with this one, and the main reason is this one came with the beautiful finger coils at the end, and they are so perfect. Like, how dare I mess that up? I feel like we can all replicate the finger coil look. You guys see how like it's no longer crunchy? Always add a little bit of an oil. I know I'm all over the place like ADHD. These beautiful finger coils here, this is the gem and the star of the show. I cannot replicate that on my own, so I'm so happy they did that for me. This is one of my favorite looks for fall as far as like the big full fluffy hair. It doesn't matter what you're wearing or where you're going, it really just compliments me in my opinion. And of course I did add baby hair. I feel like curly hair, in my opinion, is always a good excuse to go ahead and show off my baby hair. And I brought it on home with a little bit of lace tint. The lace tint is always going to be what really works for me, even though the lace is beautiful, and it doesn't matter how beautiful or perfect or HD the lace is. This is what's going to give you your own custom finish. And again, always break the cast. I know I haven't done that always in the past, but even when you've done a lot of wigs or you have a lot of experience with installs, it's always a great, you always are going to have something more to learn, and that is something that I kind of have like not lived without lately. And again, that's another reason that I wanted to diffuse the hair, because even though I didn't dampen the hair too much, I wanted to make sure it was dry so that I could break the cast, because you can't break the cast when it's wet as much. I don't know if that makes any sense, but this is the final look. Before we head out of here, let me show you guys the packaging. I have like 3 minutes to take photos for you guys. So this is the packaging from Klaiyihair. They give us these bags, and these are all over my car. We use these, I use these, the kids use these as lunch bags, dance bags, all of the things. So that gets its use. And then this is the box here from Klaiyihair. I love that green on green. I would say that's like a lighter green in there. Super pretty. Inside you have the protective bag that the wig comes in. It lets us know this is a Brazilian 7x5 Byebyeknots lace wig, and we went with 20 inches today with the beautiful finger coils. We also got a bunch of goodies. You guys seen in the video, we already used the Klaiyihair melt belt, and it's on theme with the same beautiful two-tone colors. And then also we have the HD wig caps. These are perfect to go under your wig to make your wig blend underneath the lace. They did include a sheet of the Byebyeknots wig tape. If you are someone who likes glue or hair tape, this is going to be great to bond down. You got a strip like on this side and this side, and it's a match made in heaven. We also got a baby hair brush. Even if you don't have baby hair, I love the way this snatches that hairline up really good. And last but most certainly not least, we did get the dust bag, which is also on theme with that beautiful color and a logo. And this is where you keep your wig when you're not wearing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Be sure to check her out. Of course, I have a direct link and all the details to this beautiful girl down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.